Hi, my name is Omkar and this is the demo for Software Engineering Homework 5. So in this homework, we are going to use Ansible and we are going to provision a new virtual machine in which we are going to install all of these packages which are required for this sample application to run. And after that, we are going to ensure the security of this application by making sure that these binaries are present with the latest version, and then we're going to remove the temporary files from this location, and then there are some answers which you need to write. So I'll just cover the Ansible part in this demonstration. And so for this purpose we have a Ubuntu VM which we have configured. So there are two VMs. So the left side one is the Xenial virtual machine in which I have configured, in which I have installed Ansible, and this is the right side one is the target remote VM in which we are going to install our application and install all the packages which are necessary for the application. So we have written this playbook which will do the necessary steps for us. So this playbook will install Git, it will install Node.js, and then it will Git clone the our sample application from the repository, and then it will run this application using forever start. So before we start, there are just a few prerequisites which we need to have. So we need to have an inventory file. So this VM inventory file is the inventory file which I have created. So we need to have such an inventory file created with the key which we are going to use to SSH into this VM, and this key has to be given proper privileges so that uh, any remote user can SSH into the machine. So now we'll just begin the process by executing this playbook. So when I start enter and when I click enter and when I start execution of this playbook, it will first gather all the facts which are necessary from this remote VM, and then it will start executing all the tasks which are written in the playbook one by one. So first it will install the list of packages which you have mentioned. So this will take quite a while. I just pause the video for this entire playbook to complete. Okay, so our Ansible script has finished its execution, and you can see here the 13 steps being sorry, the 10 steps which are changed. So that is the playbook has been executed completely, and all of the steps have been executed from this playbook. And when I go to this target VM and I press forever space list, I'll see this main.js server starting up. So this tells us that the application has been started. Okay, now we'll also check the running application on our browser. So for that we'll check the location, the port on which this main.js file has started. So I'll just quickly load this log files which will tell us that. So you can see that the app is listening at this port 57940. So when I go to this IP, you can see that the server has been started over here. So this will tell you that the playbook ran successfully and our app is up and running. So this is how we executed an Ansible playbook, and this playbook is also entirely idempotent. So I'll just run this playbook once again to tell you that the steps won't be executed if they're already done once. So you can see when I ran this playbook the second time, no tasks had the change status. So all of the tasks had an OK status. So that means all of the tasks just executed, and because they were already present, they did not run for the second time. So this makes our playbook idempotent as well. And so this is how we've implemented the Ansible script. Thank you.